Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Public Speaking Quick Tips. My name is Scott Stafford, and be sure and check us out as always at publicspeakingsecrets.net. Check us out on Facebook as well. On this video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips that will help you overcome your fear of public speaking. We all have fear of public speaking. I shouldn't say we all, most of us have. If you're one of the few that doesn't have fear of public speaking, consider yourself very lucky. But I'd say it's safe to say that most of us have fear of public speaking. I had an intense fear of public speaking, and the way I got through it was basically just brute force, just continuing to do it, and that's actually tip number 3, is just to get out and speak. But before we get to that, let's talk about why do people fear public speaking. Oftentimes there's a fear of looking stupid or forgetting what you're saying, having somebody look at you in a different way. But when you think of the fear of public speaking, what most of the fears have in common, it's all about you. Most of the fears that we have in public speaking come back to you. It's fear of looking stupid, fear of looking dumb, fear of saying something the wrong thing, fear of forgetting what you're going to say. All of those are focused on you. So tip number 1, is to focus on being a servant. Focus on being a servant. Go into that speech with your only desire is to give them what they want, give them what they need, give them an amazing experience. And if you really change your focus away from you and on them, hey, you're never going to give the perfect speech, so don't try and do it. The perfect speech is not out there. The perfect speaker is not out there. You're probably going to screw up. But what's funny is most of the time, they don't even know you screw up. They don't even know. They've never seen you speak before. They don't. As long as you as-is it and don't make a big deal about it, they don't know that you forgot to say something. And so take the focus off yourself and turn all of the focus on, I am going to give these people everything I've got. I'm going to give them every ounce of my knowledge. I'm going to help them in any possible way I can. And take all of the pressure off yourself and turn it all on doing everything you can to them, really becoming a servant, going into it as a servant mindset. And you have to tell yourself before you get on stage. Number 2 is just to practice and prepare. When you practice and prepare, you get confidence. When you know your stuff, you have confidence. So make sure that you practice and prepare this stuff. Practice using video like I'm doing right now. Do your speeches over and over. Time your speeches. Know how long it's going to take you to get certain things. Know where your stories are going to be. Know where your key points are going to be. And really practice this stuff. And that with preparation, all that preparation builds confidence. And piggyback off of that a little bit, the time to be preparing before your speech is not 5 minutes before you go on stage. You put the work in up front and do the practice up front. And then when it comes game time, you want it to become automatic at that point. So in the beginning, I was relentless with practicing. I was scripting stuff out and I was writing stuff out. And after a while, you don't need the scripts anymore. You can start to role play or just roll with it a little bit. But practice and preparation is going to give you confidence. And as I said, don't be prepping 5 minutes before you go on stage. I think 5 minutes before on stage, the best thing you can do is just go about your normal day. Check some emails. You've done the practice. Now's not the time to be second guessing and cramming everything in before you go on stage. You want to be very calm and clear-headed when you go on stage. So I'll try and just check some emails. I'll go out into the crowd and shake a couple of hands and introduce myself. That's a huge help for me. And the time for practice is done. Now it's time to just be relaxed and go on stage. Because when you go on stage and your emotions are running super high, when your emotions are high, your intelligence goes down. That's when you're prone to forget stuff and screw up. So you need to just find a way to relax a little bit. Read read a book, scroll through your social media feed, check your emails, go shake some hands with some people in the audience. So that's tip number 2. Practice and prepare. And then tip number 3 is obvious. It's just get out and speak. Start stepping out of your comfort zone every single time. I know a lot of people say their biggest fear is public speaking. You know what one of the biggest problems is you keep telling yourself that. You keep telling yourself that your biggest fear is public speaking. Stop telling yourself that and get out and speak. You can even just get more open with people. When you're standing in line at the grocery store, strike up a conversation with a stranger, especially if that's not your personality. When you're in an elevator, nobody speaks in elevators. Talk to some people in the elevator. How's your day going today? Just start to step out of your comfort zone, and every little baby step you take is going to get you closer. And honestly, it's no different whether you're speaking to 2 or 3 people, or 200 or 300 people, or 2,000 or 3,000 people. It's no different. I know that's hard to believe, but trust me, I've done, varying sizes of events, and it's really no different. In fact, the bigger the rooms, the funner they are most of the time. So just practice getting out in front. Look for every opportunity to get out and speak, whether you can present something at work, whether you can speak in front of a group of some sort, whether you can start a group, or speak at a school or a college, anything. Speak in front of your kids' class. Anything that you can do to get out and actually start speaking. Every time you do it, you're going to get a little bit better at it and a little bit more confident. And as soon as we step out of our comfort zone a little bit, that comfort zone starts to grow and grow and grow and grow. So get out and speak. And it's such a rewarding, such an awesome thing to be able to speak in front of people and influence people and help other people get what they want out of life. So it's a great opportunity for you, and I'm excited for you. So anyway, as I said, be sure and check us out on our website, publicspeakingsecrets.net, and also check us out on Facebook as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you find these videos helpful, please like it and share it and all that good stuff. It helps us out and helps us get our message out to more people. If you know anybody that's aspiring to be a public speaker, be sure and share our information with them. We find it very, very helpful, and thank you for doing that. So see you in the next video.